Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. So if this is your first time watching, this is my husband Sam, and I'm your girl, Discovering Shari.
In today's video, we'll talk about the results from our Ancestry DNA test.
But before we get into that, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment and follow us on Instagram if you haven't done so already.
So back in August 2020, we took our DNA test to find out who we are. So check it out.
Guys, so we are about to do our Ancestry DNA test. So watch us as we do our test, and I'm excited about whenever the results come in. Aren't you, Sam?
See.
Yeah, we'll see what's in us. So first, they make you use these tubes, and what you do with the tubes is that you spit in them. So this is how they get your DNA. Once we finish spitting in them, there's this top, and then on the top of the top, there is the solution. And so we mix the solution up, and this is what helps preserves it until it returns back to the laboratory. Now we put our tubes into this bag that seals up, and once we have sealed it completely, we put it in our respective boxes, which we just double check just to make sure it has the right number. There is like your own personal ID number on like the box, the tube, and on the app once you've downloaded it. We are all done, and we're gonna put these in the mailbox, and they should be mailed off tomorrow. So by the time we're moving in our house, we should know who and what we are.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we'll let you know. So we got our results back in October, but of course we were moving at that time. Shameless plug, if you haven't seen our empty house tour, make sure you check out Sam. He did so good doing the tour. Thank you, Sam. You know, I like when he's on the channel. So Sam, how was the process?
Process was rather easy. I mean, they send you all the materials, all the directions. All you have to do is spit in the tube and send it back and wait until you get your results back.
Awesome. So I know you guys are like waiting to know what are our results. So Sam, let's start with you. What are your results?
All right, so my results are, out of 100%, 37% Nigerian, then 22% Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples, then 14% Mali, 8% Ivory Coast and Ghana, 5% Germanic Europe, 4% Ireland, 3% Benin and Togo, 2% Wales, 2% Scotland, 1% Senegal, 1% Sweden, and 1% Greece and Albania.
Wow. So how do you feel about your results?
I guess I don't know how. I mean, I guess it's a little surprising. What is about 15% European. I think all black people in America have a little bit of European for obvious reasons. So I guess not too surprised, but pretty cool to see some Greece in there. The Germanic Europe, that's pretty interesting. I guess a little German or something in me. So, but yeah, I guess it's interesting just to see the breakdown that it provides. So pretty cool.
Awesome. So mine, you guys, I'll have to tell you something. it was kind of scary because mine is somewhat similar to Sam, and we're both from North Carolina. So we wanted to make sure we weren't kissing cousins. So the first thing that you do when you're on the site, you can see if you had family members who took the test as well, they'll show up. So thank goodness Sam and I did not show up on each other's. So to go into mine, I am 32% Nigerian, 20% Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu people, 17% Benin and Togo, 6% Ivory Coast and Ghana, 6% Wales, 5% England and Northwest Europe, 4% Mali, 2% Irish, 2% Senegal, 2% Northern Africa, 1% Norway, 1% Scottish, 1% Southern Bantu people, 1% Indigenous America, Yucatan Peninsula. So y'all, I think I'm Mexican. For me, I have to say I was a little shocked because growing up, because of my eyes, everybody told me that I was Native American. They said I had it on my mother's side, they said I had it on my father's side. I even had an aunt come to me and told me that her father or grandfather, one, on my dad's side was Native American, and then I'm looking at this and I don't see that, and my dad never really knew. So it's very interesting to kind of see what my results are. I love the fact though that I'm 84% African. Now I'm still that 15% European and that 1% I guess Mayan, Indian, Mexican, however you want to put it. But I love it. I love knowing who I am. So how did your family respond?
So a lot of people, a lot of African Americans typically don't know their roots. So it was educational for everybody. The app is pretty cool because it's able to tell you for any relatives that took the test as well what their makeup is. So I was able to kind of cross-reference some cousins on my mom's side, cousins on my dad's side, to kind of see, okay, well, which percentage came from which side. For example, so like the Greek part, that most likely came from my mom's side. So the app is also pretty cool because it actually gives a breakdown of not only of where the ancestry comes from, but where those ancestors migrated to in America or wherever you're located. So for us, it was able to break down, early African Americans who migrated to North Carolina and Eastern United States. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was very accurate. My mom is from Wilmington, North Carolina, which is right there on the coast. My dad is from Greensboro, North Carolina, but all of the makeup, or all of the locations were pretty accurate into where my family's from. So my family comes anywhere from North Carolina, South Carolina, all the way up to Philadelphia. Research into my family history, also ask more questions to my parents to see, where some of these makeups can come from. So
I feel the same. I think everybody in my family were very intrigued by the results, especially when we had the ideology that we were something else based on what we've heard for so many years, and to find out. And one of the good things for both of us, like Sam said, everybody always wonders, like, we know our parents are our parents because we literally found cousins or family members from both sides on both of our DNA tests, where I was showing my mom, like, hey, this is your nephew, showing my dad, hey, this is your cousin, I can tell by the name, and he was like, yeah, I remember her. And the same for me as well. It shows that I have family in Eastern Carolina, which my family is from Goldsboro on my mom's side. And then it also shows this array going all the way up to Delaware, Virginia, but also northern North Carolina, which is where my dad is from. But now we know that hopefully in the next few years, when everything settles down, we can go over to Africa and start visiting some of these countries.
Yep, absolutely.
But that is our video. We wanted to share that since it's a new year. We wanted to come to you guys with some fresh information about us so that you can get to know us better. And I hope that you, if you haven't done so, consider doing this. This is not a sponsored video. However, Ancestry, if you want to sponsor me, that would be great. But until the next time, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.